So, I'm going to open up these and see what we've got.
I'll tell you what God's given you. He's put a bullet in you. And he's abandoned you out here to me. He feels nothing for you. He couldn't give a fuck if you died tomorrow. God gave you a brother who's not waiting for you. He gave you a brother who's not even thinking about you right now.
An Australian in the US. Well, it's funny when I think of Australians in the US. Obviously, as actors, we spend a lot of time in America, and I think over the years there's been a dramatic increase in the amount of Australians that have gotten to work in Hollywood, which is great because there's a lot of great talent in Australia. And it's funny actually for me because I found Hollywood, which is where we go to work, kind of difficult in the beginning. I think the expectation that everything was about work kind of got to me a bit, and I probably didn't have the confidence in my own skill and ability to feel like I belonged there or something. So it took me a while to actually feel like I had anything to offer. But I suppose once I'd worked there a number of times, I started to feel more comfortable and more confident. So, yeah, an Australian in the US. Where will I go this time, I wonder? What is so special with the Outback? Well, it's a number of things for me personally. Obviously the landscape itself is just extraordinary, and it changes depending on where you are in the Outback. You know, the temperature it's pretty hot, it's kind of brutal out there, and there's no question about how vulnerable you can be as a living creature out there in such a, well, what would the word be? Harsh environment. It often makes me wonder how people survived when they first came out to Australia. Priscilla, I have no idea what this question's about. Yeah, Priscilla, speaking of the Outback. It's funny actually, because I've done a few films in the Outback now. We did Priscilla, The Proposition, now The Rover, all different parts of Australia. And it's funny being back in Cannes because I unfortunately wasn't able to come to Cannes when Priscilla came here in '94 because I was stuck doing a television show and they wouldn't let me go. So I missed the Cannes experience with Priscilla, which I hear was a lot of fun. But we did go to other parts of the world to promote it. We went to Brazil and all over Europe and some places in America as well, and pretty much hundreds of drag queens turned up everywhere we went, so it was, it was fun and crazy. I think it was about 20 years ago now. It was, in fact, 20 years ago. Wow. Actor, but why? Well, I would say probably because all actors say this, it's a silly thing to say, which is because I can't do anything else. But the funny thing is, an actor, you end up doing lots of different things as an actor, whether it's playing the cello or riding a horse or something. And I think ultimately for me, it's just about exploring a myriad of personality types and worlds and trying to understand them and trying to sort of see what, on some level, trying to just become involved in them, I guess, and expressing myself through, through other personalities, which may be a personality disorder in itself, who knows. But it can be quite fun and therapeutic as well. It can be quite grueling as well at times, but I enjoy it. I kind of enjoy it most of the time, and I definitely need to take breaks from it as well. I mean, I took a big break after doing The Rover, Not because of the Rover, but because it was time to just stop for a while.
Shaved?
I shaved, yeah. It took me a while to shave all that off. But I went home and made a record, so I've been making some music for the last 12 months. So I enjoy making music as much as I enjoy acting. On some level, I probably enjoy making music more because I'm completely in control of it and I can just do whatever I want. I've looked at that one, and that one, and that one. I think that's all there are.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
No worries.